Conquering winter sports in your 40s. Thrills without spills, and hot chocolate overkill. It's winter, and the cold is so intense that you're considering purchasing an overcoat for your coffee. You glance at your phone and notice an invitation for a skiing weekend in the mountains. Initially, you think, wow, that sounds exciting, I've always wanted to try that. But then you recall that you're over 40, and you almost threw out your back the other day bending over to tie your shoes. Suddenly, you envision yourself barreling down a snow-capped slope, one ski sailing through the air like a missile while the other is nowhere to be found. Not your finest picture-perfect moment. Instead, you imagine yourself cozy by the fire, sipping hot chocolate, and cheering on the skiers in spirit from a safe, injury-free distance. Besides, who needs thrills when you have marshmallows and fuzzy slippers? But fear not. Being in your 40s doesn't mean you have to miss out on the thrilling adventures of winter sports. You can enjoy these activities and keep the spills to a minimum. And that doesn't mean you have to stay cooped up in the cabin all weekend, sipping hot chocolate as others enjoy the fun, or become everyone's unofficial coat holder and snack provider. Here are some tips to help you embrace winter sports while staying safe and stylish. Tip 1. Layer like a pro. Fashion meets functionality. To keep the chills away while maximizing enjoyment, dressing appropriately is crucial. But what you wear is as important as how you wear it. I once saw a woman arrive at a ski lodge wearing a full-length white fur coat, oversized sunglasses that screamed "paparazzi please," and sparkly snow boots that had likely never touched actual snow. It looked like she was channeling her inner Paris Hilton while staying at the Econo Lodge. Obviously, she was preparing for a full day of hot chocolate overkill while taking selfies and sitting by the fire. If you're going to hit the slopes or go snow tubing, ditch the idea of looking like a sleek Olympic athlete. In your 40s, warmth trumps style, and layering is essential not just for warmth, but also for maintaining agility. You can stay warm and stylish at the same time. Base layer. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer that fits your body snugly, because nobody likes sweating into their thermals. Fabrics like merino wool or synthetic materials wick away moisture, ensuring you stay dry. Avoid cotton. It will leave you feeling cold and wet. Outer layer. Top off with a waterproof, windproof shell jacket and pants. The right kind of outer layer can protect you from moisture, wind, and getting wet. Pro tip. Jeans are a no-go for winter sports. Not only will you look out of place, but wet denim in winter can lead to a day of discomfort and increase the risk of catching a cold after your vacation. Opt for waterproof snow pants instead. They provide warmth and protection from getting wet when you inevitably fall. Winter accessories. Invest in high-quality gloves, goggles, a beanie, and a neck gaiter. Your extremities, particularly fingers and ears, are often the first to feel the bite of cold. Tip 2. Safety first, fun second. No one wants their winter adventure to end in a trip to the hospital. Making safety a priority ensures you enjoy winter sports without unnecessary risks. Headgear. Helmets aren't just for kids, and anyone who tells you otherwise hasn't had a bad spill. A well-fitted helmet can be the difference between a laughable tumble in powdery snow and a serious injury. Take a lesson. Are you a newbie on the slopes heading out with a group of ski veterans? Taking a lesson will teach you the fundamentals of stopping and turning. This approach will prevent you from throwing in the towel or, even worse, throwing the skis due to frustration. If you haven't skied in a long time, you might consider taking a refresher lesson, no matter your confidence level. Skiing and snowboarding techniques evolve, and an expert can help you brush up on essential skills. Embrace the fall. Winter sports are unpredictable, and let's face it, there's a good chance you'll hit the ground at least once. When skiing or snowboarding, try to fall on your side rather than forward or backward to minimize the impact on your wrists or head. Think of it as a graceful flop onto a couch. Keep your arms tucked in to avoid overextending them, and aim to relax your body, as tensing up can lead to more injuries. The key is to laugh it off and keep going. Falling isn't failure. It's a reminder that you're still trying, and in your 40s, that's worth celebrating. And there's no shame in packing a bottle of Tylenol or ibuprofen just in case so you won't end up couch-ridden the next day. Tip 3. Choose your adventure wisely. Now that you are dressed for success and geared up for safety, it's time to hit the slopes. However, you should be selective about where and when you ski. Time your trip. Weekdays are ideal for hitting the slopes. You'll encounter fewer crowds and more space to enjoy yourself. If you choose to ski on weekends or holidays, you might find yourself dodging a 5-year-old on your left, zooming past you at 50 miles per hour, seemingly having learned to ski before they learned how to walk. Skill-appropriate trails. Evaluate your skills honestly. If you haven't skied in years or are a first-timer, start on easier, groomed trails. Skiing down double black diamonds might have been your thing at 25, but now it's all about finding the Goldilocks zone. Not too boring, but not an express trip to the ER. This approach can build confidence without pressuring you to go all out immediately. Arrive early. If you need to rent equipment and purchase a lift ticket, it's best to arrive before the slopes open. This process will take at least an hour, which will eat into your time on the slopes. While it's tempting to sleep in late in the cabin if you want to get the most out of your ski day, it's best to be an early riser. Don't let the cozy and warm comforter swallow you up and keep you from having fun on the slopes. The joy of winter sports awaits. Winter sports in your 40s can be both fun and safe if you remember that you're dressing for a sport and not a fashion show on ice. By layering up, prioritizing safety, and selecting the right time and place to ski, you can enjoy the thrills of winter sports without all the spills. It's a great way to stay active and enjoy the beauty of winter without hibernating like a bear for an entire season. After a fun and fulfilling day on the slopes, that cup of hot chocolate will taste even better after all the calories you've burned. See you on the slopes. What about you? Do you like winter sports? Have you ever been skiing, snowboarding, or snow tubing? Please comment, like, and share this post.